Hi, everyone. Happy 2026. I hope the year is off to a great start. This channel is all about exploring aspects of creativity from multiple perspectives and has a focus often on writing. This year, I'm so excited to share with you another tool that I hope will support you in your journey. I'm going to be posting a weekly affirmation, and affirmations changed my life, changed my creative life for the good about 10 years ago. Now, I had been a dabbler, I would say, in affirmations prior to that. But in 2016, I took on a daily writing challenge of writing an affirmation about the creative world, creative life, and posting it on my blog, which at the time was called The Practice of Creativity. This completely transformed my worldview, my mindset, and allowed me to do things that I never thought possible. I'm going to be talking a little bit about that journey over the next couple of weeks, but most important thing for you to know is that affirmation, what I like to call positive self-talk, is something that can support you as a creative person if you haven't used this tool before. Now, I don't know of any creative person that gets up in the morning every morning and thinks, hey, everything is going right for me. Doors are opening. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Like, I don't know any creative person, successful, professional, not professional, that feels like that. I know creative people, and I'm a scholar, a creative writer, and a creativity coach, and have worked with people from professional to just starting out. Most people struggle with inner critics, loud inner critics, inner judgment, fear, all sorts of things that stop us on our journey. So, affirmations is also what I like to call one of the transformational tools for creative work, along with practice of gratitude and decluttering. And I have some videos on those. But for now, so I'll say a few words about affirmation. And like I said, in other videos, I'll get into my personal story. But right now, I want to get to the affirmation for you. So, what is an affirmation? It is saying something to yourself or writing something down that is usually a cognitive reframe, a thought substitute. It can be a pattern interrupter. For example, if you say, I can never get published, right? Or everyone else is getting published but me, or I don't know how to send a query letter. I don't send good query letters. My writing sucks. Like any of those things, you can use an affirmation to basically get you to neutral. That's important, if not to positive. Ideally, affirmations are positive. So I'm becoming a skilled writer. Um, I use my tools to the best of my ability to find an agent. Lots of things you can do, right? I like to think of affirmations as an adaptive tool to really support an expansive mindset as we're going through the creative journey. So every week, I'm going to post an affirmation for you, and I'd love for you to both say it aloud and write it. And I'll be talking about the power of affirmations, speaking it aloud as well as writing it. Some people like to do both. I'd like you to try on the affirmations that I use. You might want to say it exactly as I say it. You might be inspired to revise it or change it. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. I want it to be this spark for you to delve into what's going to support your creative self in 2026. What are the things that you need to know to keep you on the path in terms of moving your creative work forward, which is what we're all here to do. So I'm so excited, and I would also love to know your questions about affirmations. Have you tried to do affirmations and they somehow didn't work? How do you like to do affirmations? Please put those questions in the comments below, and I will try to address some very common ideas about affirmations as well as some unknown things that will be pretty interesting about affirmations. And also, I'll be talking about writers and creatives who have been public in their use of affirmation. So I'm so excited about this year coming up. I'm still going to do interviews and other things around creativity, but I am really excited about taking on this weekly affirmation, sharing it with you. So, our first one, and I want you to think about your creative self, and the creative self is the permission giver. The creative self is that magical part of us that wants the best for us, and that is where our creativity really springs from. So, I want you to think about your creative self and kind of activate that as you're starting to do these affirmations. So for us, for the first week, and today's the 7th, so we're in the midweek, but try it on, and then there'll be another affirmation soon after that. The more creative work I release into the world, the happier I am. The more creative work I release into the world, the happier I am. I'll say it one more time. The more creative work I release into the world, the happier I am. Mm. What does that look like for you? What does that mean for you? I'll say it one more time. The more creative work I release into the world, the happier I am. So there is this relationship between our effort and then letting it go and seeing the work move forward. So exciting. Okay, tell me your thoughts. Let me know how this lands for you. If you want to change it, yeah, just check in with me. And of course, do all the things, right? Like, subscribe, share. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. And happy 2026.